For nearly 2 centuries, the walls of a Lexington church have held stories of faith, resilience, and freedom.
Now, St. Paul AME Church is receiving national recognition for its role in the Underground Railroad, joining the National Park Service's Network to Freedom. Jaso Bardo has the story.
Built in 1826, it's no surprise the St. Paul AME Church in Lexington is rich in history, every corner holding stories long kept in the shadows.
Behind these curtains is a hidden door.
Up this narrow staircase, the walls act as silent witnesses to enslaved people escaping toward freedom, preserved here for nearly 2 centuries.
Wow. Untold history, that we never knew. As kids growing up in the church, when you touch the walls, you just think, what they were thinking.
That hidden history is finally being brought into the light. The church was recently added to the National Park Service's Underground Railroad Network to Freedom list, a program dedicated to preserving and honoring the history of the sites where enslaved people were hidden and protected as they headed north toward freedom.
The building itself, we always knew, but having to research the history to get some documented proof was a job.
The work to get this recognition began back in 2017 for Priscilla Sullivan, Clarence Smith, and other members of the church, digging through documents and photos and facing a few roadblocks along the way.
We would get more information and then we would apply. We would then get denied. Then we would get more information.
But Sullivan says this recognition is about more than the title. It's about preserving the history of the church she grew up in.
It's also something you want to pass down to the next generation, because knowledge, it's just, to me, it's just enlightenment. What it does for me is giving hope that this church will be here after I'm gone.
While this piece of history has finally been acknowledged,
there's a lot of stories within this building that's still yet to be discovered.
Jaso Bardo, Fox 56 News.